Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be looking at a question like this, and these type of questions are quite fun, and I enjoy them quite a bit as well, and they're quite simple. Those will most likely come up in a non-calculator paper, even a calculator paper. And these questions are typically worth 3 marks, and I think this is pretty quick, like pretty easy, quick 3 marks. So I feel like this will take less than 3 minutes to do. I like to differentiate each mark as a minute. So like I like to spend at least a minute on each mark, so I can go through the question paper quickly and efficiently, and then come back to the questions I was struggling on. So you shouldn't be spending more than 3 minutes on a question like this, and then you should go on with the paper, answer as many questions as possible, and then come back to this. But I feel like this is quite easy. I don't think guys should really need to have to take that long on this one. So let's have a look at the question. So prove that algebraically that 0.256 with the 56 recurring can be written as 127 over 495. So with this question, we just like to use algebraically. So what we're going to do is we're going to make x. Oops, let me just switch the pen. X. Okay, why did I switch it up? Anyway, besides one, x equals 0.256 recurring. Okay, and basically, typically in a question where there's 3 decimal places, you're trying to make the three decimals come onto the side, so on the other side of the decimal. So because there's 3 decimal places here, we're just going to times them by 1,000. So 1,000x, right, equals 0. So 256.56 recurring. And then we have what we're gonna do is, because there's the whole number isn't recurring, so like 256 is not recurring together, we're gonna do we gotta separate the 56 with the 2. So we're just gonna time x by 10, so 10x, which equals 2.56 recurring. So this means that we know that 1,000x minus 10x, right, equals 256.56 minus 2.56, which equals, I'm gonna use a calculator for this, but I think in exam you guys should probably use your brain for this. 254. That means that 990x equals 254, right? This means that x equals 254 over 990. So this is how you normally do it, guys. So what you have to do is, let me just go back to it, so you guys can quickly understand it properly. So if you guys aren't following, you guys can understand. So when you have a number like this, which you have to put in terms of fractions, you gotta, when there's 3 decimal places, you times it by 1,000, in which you get 256.56 recurring, right? But because there is a number that isn't recurring, you need to separate that number with the numbers that are recurring. And the way to separate this in this case was to times it by 10. So it was 10x, 10x equals 2.56. And then, because you want to try and put it in terms of x, so you can create like an equation, right? You do 1,000x minus 10x, which equals 256.56 minus 2.56, which is 254, which is basically saying 990x equals 254, and then you get 254 over 990. And now you have to simplify it as far as possible. But when you look at this clearly again, it's hard to simplify this. So what we could do is we can take away, we could divide the whole function by 10, or what's called the whole the fraction by 10. Okay, so it'll be 254.4 over 99. Right? And to make it so a fraction doesn't have decimals, what's 0.4 times 5 would equal 2, right? So to take away the 0.4, or like make the 0.4 non-fraction, you times it by 5. So what's 254 times 5? So 25.4 times 5 is 127. And what's 99 times 5? 495. And as you guys can see, if we scroll up, you can see that we get exactly the same as that. Right here, 127 is 495, which means that 0.256, where the 56 is recurring, is equal to 127 or 495. I hope you guys understood that. If you guys are still confused, please ask me questions in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to reply or make a separate video with another question like this, because it is quite confusing. It was quite hard for me to grasp as well when I was doing my GCSEs as well. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys understood everything. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, take care. Goodbye.